Stand there with the tree.
Looks so nice. 오늘 K는 이제 체형에 관련돼서 브이로그를 찍어보려고 하는데 일단은 he's how can I say this? Your KLM crew?
He's a Dutch crew.
Yeah, Dutch crew.
Army local crew.
그리고 이제 한국인 승무원인 로코 크루.
안녕하세요.
로코 크루입니다. 그래서
반갑습니다.
일단은 my first question will be like, so what do you guys like about KLM? Like, what's KLM like to you guys?
Very.
You go first?
You should go.
I should go first. Why do I like KLM? Because KLM is a very good employer,
Like,
and the spirit at KLM is really good. The way they treat you is fantastic. It's a good company. Morale and values are really good. Really chill.
what about you?
Oh.
As a local crew?
As a local crew?
Like, I mean, like KLM is.
KLM is really great working environment. Really good work and life balance. We get enough days off, and the flight itself is very chill as well. And also, I feel like KLM respect us not only as a crew but also as a person. As a person,
Individual.
as an individual.
Yeah.
That's KLM culture. And, yeah.
KLM has a lot of how would I say it? They treat everybody like a true individual, and they give you the space to develop your personal talents and to be completely yourself.
Yeah.
I really agree.
Yes.
And like during your KLM interview, what was your focus? Like what did you put your focus on? Like what were the things that you were really focusing on to get accepted?
My focus on my KLM interview was my experience in flying, because I had experience from other companies, and in general I know for a lot of people who got hired at KLM, if you did any sort of job in customer service or hospitality, whether it be in hotels, bars, cafes, put the focus in that and give examples, and then they really like that, the way you handle with customers. Also when you have grumpy customers, they like to hear how you solved it.
KLM applies Korean crew. There is a reason they hire us. We only do solo and Amsterdam flight, and there must be a reason they need Korean crew specifically. So you need to let them know that why we are qualified for being not only a cabin crew but also as a Korean cabin crew in KLM. Yeah, they will keep asking you why KLM, why. Because if you give very general answer why you want to be, they will ask you again, because that's what I got. Because I told them this and that, and they say, oh, anything else, and I told them more specific reason that I want to be as a Korean cabin crew in KLM. Then they moved on.
For me, like what happened was like, because at that time I was applying as new crew, so like they were asking like what you were gonna be doing after 2 years. So that's like also really important, because like for us it's not forever. Like you have to have plan after 2 years. So if you really tell them and convince them that you will do like what you will do after 2 years, like if you have plans, then I think you should also show like whether like explain to them like what your plans are. I feel like you guys are not eating because of this.
I'm still eating.
I feel so bad.
I'm feeling.
I'll have some.
To be real, we cannot actually fake.
You cannot lie.
No, you cannot lie.
Like-
They are
They will
really,
know.
the recruiters are
They know.
next level, and they know they will see through you.
Yeah.
So just
Of
stick
course.
to being yourself,
I really do.
and just go there, kick it.
And like, for example, do the recruiters like it even if you made mistakes?
Yes,
Mm,
because you're human.
that's
KLM really,
Like-
encourage us to love. They don't blame us if we make mistakes.
Yeah.
They truly believe that people, learn from the mistake.
Yeah.
I think what's important is like how you resolve situations.
Yes.
Like that's
And
what's
what
important.
you've learned from
Yeah.
it.
The first interview was like pretty much general, like
Yeah.
questions like why you want to be cabin crew, like if you're experienced, then they ask you like why you want to come to KLM, like why do you want to move from your current
It's very general
Yeah.
question.
Yeah.
I think first round is all mainly about your English.
Yeah. So like
how good you
how good can you speak, and like I think a little bit about your attitude as well.
Yeah. Second round and final interview.
It's
It's on the same day.
on the same
Definitely
day, yeah. Second round, you do it with 2 interviewers also and 4 candidates.
Candidate. But this time, 2 interviewers are from KLM.
Yeah, so it's more like, and I think also my second interview was also really like general, and also like I think they were looking at, I don't know about you
How you
guys, but
communicate, yeah.
like how you communicate,
Yeah.
and
I
also
thought the
like
same.
그리고 what I thought was like our between the candidates, we were really like nice to each other, like, and they could see, the recruiters, they could also see it, so maybe they liked it. And if you pass through second interview, you have to wait until everybody's done.
They'll call your name.
So like you have to wait until everybody's done, and they tell you to maybe go eat lunch,
Lunch
or
break,
whatever, and then you come back at a designated time, and then that's when they when everybody's gathered.
Oh my God, that's
when
the-
they announce who got accepted or not.
Like, for the next round.
Yeah, we call it K-pop KLM. I know. What is it called?
Superstar KLM.
Yeah. So,
Final interview is quite intense because you literally have to talk everything with 2 interviewers. So it's two on one
2 on 1,
interview,
yeah.
and it's like half an hour till like nearly an hour-ish interview. You have to talk everything. Yeah, so they ask a lot of questions, mainly about your motivation for this job or KLM, and like I said earlier, they will check again why KLM and what is expected as a Korean crew in KLM.
yeah.
So I got that question in the second round and also at the final round again. So they asked similar question. Then I realized that this is very important to them. They keep checking about the motivation as a Korean crew in KLM.
For me, final interview was really hard because like they really want to get to know you.
Yes.
So they ask intense questions, and like after I answer, they already know what to ask me. Like from the answer that I give them, they already they already have a question about
next
the
question.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then like and after that another question after the answer that I gave them. So like I have to really prepare, and at that moment I realized that I can really not lie. Like it's really about honesty, and like I have to be really just be myself and be real and truthful. So like you cannot make up anything. That's what I realized.
There will be one Korean interviewer from Seoul office, and the other one is from Amsterdam. So one Dutch, one Korean. So at the final round, you also need to be prepared for Korean interview. They will ask at least one question in Korean,
Yeah.
and you will answer in Korean. My understanding from final interview was like the Korean interview. It was more about they want to check the attitude, how we communicate in Korean with Korean interviewer,
Yeah.
because they expect us to be also good at English and be more like getting along well with Dutch crew, but also we have to deal with Korean passengers, so we have to be good at both.
Yeah.
They don't look for just someone who's only good at English. They want both Korean and English.
They want you to like connect both like Dutch and the local crew.
That's a very
Yeah.
good word. Like you guys are like the mediator, the bridge
Yeah, bridges
builders
yeah.
between
I
the
think
Western
yeah.
and the Korean
way of hospitality.
Yes.
Yeah.
They always like to hear like your stories and like
Stories, examples, experiences,
like what you did.
learned about it.
Yes.
Learn how you develop.
Like, yeah.
That you want to keep developing as well.
Because you have
You
to.
want to keep learning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they want to know what did you learn, what did you feel about, like how did you deal with it. So it doesn't matter if it was it doesn't have to be a big scene or big drama. It can be anything, but it has to be your experience, your feelings, your learnings.
Yeah.
Coconut leech? The coconut, that's, yeah, so the